Hello everybody, this is Sharon, and I have had some questions on how to size digital stamps, like you can buy the My Bestie stamps or something like that, and then you download them. Also digital papers like for example, Nitwit collections, just different digital papers. So I had some questions on how to download them, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do that. I do all of that through Microsoft Word, and this is just with a Windows PC. I'm not sure if all computers come with that or not on the Windows, but you can purchase it, and that's what I did, is I just purchased this. So you're going to go, this is after you have downloaded it. This is where this tutorial starts. It's not showing how to download it on the internet, but it's after you've already downloaded it to your computer, and then I was going to show you guys how to print it, and stuff like that. So after you have Microsoft Word up, and like I said, you've already downloaded the images or the paper collection, you're going to go, you're going to bring up Microsoft Word, and then you're going to go to blank document. And then you're going to bring that up, and it's going to bring up a workspace here. And just for an example, if you're going to do, you want to do your digital papers, you will go to Insert, Pictures, and then I have all of my digital papers and stamps, anything that I download from the internet, under downloads right here. And then I have it as digital papers if it's paper. If it's not, then I have it under stamps. So I'm going to go to digital papers first, and then I have it broken down by category. But just say you wanted to look at your Nitwit papers that you've downloaded. These are the ones that I have. And just say you wanted to do, say it was Christmas time and you wanted to do the linen and lace one. You just open up these files like I'm doing, and then it'll show you what each file has, and it just downloads, puts it in there for you so you can look at it. And just say I wanted to find a pink Santa Claus. I believe this one has a pink Santa Claus somewhere on it. Okay, so they're right here. And so this is the one that I like. So you just click on it and you do Insert. And it will bring it up into your workspace in Microsoft Word. Up here is how you size it. You can make it bigger or, smaller. It comes in as 6.5 as the height and 4.08 is the width. And usually I use these for cards, so I would want maybe like a 3 3/4 inch high, up to a 4-inch size and the tallness of it. So you're just going to go up here and you can change this. That's 3.7, 3.8. There's 4 inches in the tallness. And that's a pretty good size, I guess. So you always want to do word wrap, and always have this highlighted when you do that, and you want to do tight. And that'll just make this where you can move this around. You can move it up and down. If not, you won't be able to move that if you don't do the word wrap. And like I said, you want to make sure you have this highlighted. And so that's how you basically do a digital paper or image. If you wanted to do a paper, you could just do the same thing. These are your papers up here. You could just click one and you would do Insert. And then it's going to insert it, and it comes in as a 6.5 by 6.5. That's how big this piece of paper is. And you could do the same thing. You could do text wrap tight, and then that way you can move this. Of course, you wouldn't want it over this. You can also turn this to make more room, so you wouldn't waste your paper, and put it there. You can also go up to page layout and do margins over here on the side and do narrow, and that'll make your margins narrow so you can put more things in here. And so that's the way that looks. See, you can actually move it. Before I done that, you couldn't move it because it had the whole page full. So that's the way, you know, you can do that. If you want to do a stamp, let me take these off. And it's basically the same thing. You would just go back up to home and you would do insert, and then you would go to pictures, and I have my stamps in a folder. It's under downloads again, and it just says stamps right here. So you would double click those, and you could go to my besties, and then these are some stamps that I've had over the years. I was on a design team for her at one time. But just say you like these, you could click that and do insert, and then this is going to come in like at a 10-inch, that tall. And for me, I wouldn't need anything that tall. I would, want it smaller. So you just do the same thing. You're going to go up to height, and you're going to make it, whatever inch you want. Usually I do around 3 3/4 to 4 inches. Just depends on, what size the card is. And so it's basically the same. You want to make sure it's still highlighted. You got to wrap text and do tight. And like I said, that makes it where you can move around. And then you can click off of it and you can add more. So if you wanted to add, more to your paper without just printing that one image, you could do that. You do the same thing. You click on the image, you do insert, and it'll probably come in big again. So you're just going to bring that back down to around 4 inches. And that's basically how you do it. Let me get this one down and I'll show you how it looks when you're going to print it. So I'm just sizing it down to the height of around 4 inches. And about right there. And you want to click on her and do text wrap tight again. And so just say you had your whole page finished, full or whatever. Then you would go up here to File, Print. And then that kind of gives you a print preview of how it would look. And so that's how your page looks. The whole bottom part's empty, and you have your 2 images at the top. And then you would just click on Print. So I hope that that helps you guys that were asking the questions on how how to print them or whatever and size them. So if you have any more questions, just let me know. I'll be glad to help you any way that I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.